You smiled and put down the phone as you could still feel your cheeks warm. The pinkish glow wasn't leaving your face. You again looked at the phone when you got a text notification. It was from a guy who is the most comforting place of you right now. He's a stranger, that is because you never met him in person. But you're already in love with him as you both are talking over phone for a month now. When life was falling apart and you feel like an outsider inside your own house, he comforted you with his words. You never knew someone can be so loving and caring until you met him. You flinched when you heard screaming sounds from outside. Again, your parents are arguing as usual. This doesn't feel love. Home doesn't feel like home to you because they always like this. You always share all your pain and problems with the secret guy, and he always makes sure to put a smile on your face. He always tells you that everything would be fine one day. Thank you so much for being with me. I'm going now. I have a school tomorrow. Good night. You smiled and turned off the phone before disappearing in the blanket. You quickly looked to the other side when your eyes met his. The bad boy of your school that no one dared to pick on. Not only you but the whole school is afraid of him. He doesn't really talk to anyone and has no interest in making friends, but he does have a girlfriend. No one knows if they are in a serious relationship or what because no one has ever seen her. They don't even know if she is from this school or somewhere else. From past few days, you were feeling like he noticed you a lot, and to be honest, this is a little creepy because you don't like him. He's handsome but not his acts. He often involves in fighting and his cold face does make you feel a little bit scared. You ignored him and went inside the classroom. You came in the classroom as usual, silently sat on your seat, which is in the last corner. Not even in home, but you have a loner life in school too. No one really likes you and always ignores you. You took out your phone and texted your online crush. His one text made you happy and forget the cruel world around you. You focused on your phone's camera towards the sky before clicking a picture and sent it to him. When he does, your heart skip a beat. That's unbelievable. I guess we are in the same school. How about meeting at the rooftop? You could feel your heart racing, nervousness and happiness at the same time. Okay, I'll be there in break time. I'll wait. The teacher came, so you quickly switched off your phone and put it inside your pocket. You came to the rooftop while your heart was still beating fast. How come you never know that the person who always made your day bright studied in the same school as yours and none of you knew till now? It's been 5 minutes since you were waiting, but he doesn't come. It did make you upset and you were about to leave, but your heart dropped when you saw Jungkook. The way he was looking into your eyes, you quickly lowered your eyes and was about to leave but stopped when he said something. Are you not going to wait for me? You both looked at each other. He came closer to you while took a step back, getting a little scared of him. So you wanna meet? Why are you leaving then? He looked at him confused. I didn't say anything like that. He said in a fragile voice. Not even to JK? He looked him surprised because that's what you call to your secret love. How do you know? He took out his phone and showed you the picture you sent a while ago to your secret love. You couldn't believe he's the same guy you have been telling your secrets to and falling in love every single day. Everyone heard about this, his rumored girlfriend, and how can he play around with other girls like that? I'm sorry for keeping it a secret from you all the time. I just thought I will ask once you'll get comfortable. You looked at him. How can you do this to me? You became the person I started loving the most, but I don't like you. I'm afraid of you. You played with my feelings just like others. I can't believe you're really that bad. You have a girlfriend, but still. You left from there bringing tears in your eyes. But I was serious all this time. Who told you I have a girlfriend? He said, looking at the flowers he brought for you. After that day, you didn't talk to your secret love, which was no other than Jungkook, and again, your life started to fall apart like before. The happiness was gone, and now there was no reason for you to smile. Suddenly, some boys started to pass dirty comments on you, and they were even troubling you. Get away from here. What a waste of having such a pretty face and body. Wanna hang out with us? We'll treasure you like a diamond. And they laughed. You were on the verge of crying. And what if you never be able to cherish anything in your life? You all looked in the direction and the boys quickly ran away when they saw Jungkook. He came near you. Are you okay? You nodded, looking down, and left from there. He started to show up everywhere, and now you could feel that he is not that bad as other students talk about him. You started to feel attracted towards him because, after all, he was the guy who brightened up your day. You decided to give him a chance. Later, you found out that the girlfriend he used to talk about was no other than you. He was already in love with you, and as you guys started talking on the phone, he strongly felt attraction towards you. You both started to spend more time with each other, where he also take you to different places to brighten up your mood. You started to fall for him even more. Rumors started in school that he was cheating on his girlfriend with you, but you already know the truth about his rumored girlfriend. On the day of your birthday, you were emotionally vulnerable. That day, your parents decided to file a divorce as they can't live with each other anymore. They even forgot about your birthday. You were really sad, but Jungkook arranged a small surprise for you. His parents were out for the day, so you guys celebrated your birthday in his house. Your eyes teared up how much he is doing for your happiness. That day you experienced your first ever kiss with a boy now you are officially together with. Being emotionally weak, you couldn't able to put a hold on your emotions, and that night, you both ended up losing your weak heart. You left from his house while he was still sleeping. You couldn't help but to feel guilty after what you have done. Although it wasn't intended, but that time you couldn't help yourself but to give yourself to him. He doesn't seem to be the bad guy. But you were still not sure if you also feel the same, or just like other guys, he took advantage of you. This happens a lot, and you can't trust a guy like this. Your feet slowed down when you saw Jungkook at the bus stop. He was on his bike, and the moment he saw you, he came near you. You scared me. Why did you laugh like that? He looked down. I'm sorry. He gave you a helmet. Wear it. I'll take the bus. He made you wear it. Not when I'm here. Now sit back. You sat on the bike while he wrapped your hands around his waist. You ready? You rested your head on his back while he drove off. He brought you to the beach. You like this breeze, but you're supposed to be in school. You shouldn't be ditching school. He stood beside you. Ryan, I want to tell you that no matter how hard life gets, you don't have to be nervous and not to be afraid of anyone because I'm always here to protect you. Your eyes teared up. Why do you love me so much when you or my own parents won't? He cupped your face. Because no one can see you the way I do. You are my happiness for me, and I'm glad I have you all by myself. A tear slid down from your eyes, which he wiped. I love you, Ryan. He leaned closer and you both kissed. Your love was getting more and more deep. You started trusting him that he would never leave you like others. You were coming from the hospital and your body was literally trembling after finding out that you are pregnant. Already so much has happened and now this. You got a text from Jungkook as you were not coming to school from past 2 days, neither replying to his text. Hey, where are you and why aren't you answering my calls? Don't make me worried, Ryan. You wiped your tears and asked him to meet at a cafe. What's happening, Ryan? Are you hiding something from me? You looked down feeling heavy in your heart. Ryan, look at me. Don't you trust me? You lift up your face, meeting his eyes with your teary ones. Jungkook, I'm pregnant. His heart dropped hearing those words. You could see a fear on his face that made you more scared than you already were. Pregnant? I thought you'd take pills. You looked him in disbelief. I'm not that type of girl, Jungkook. That day I don't know how. You couldn't able to complete the sentence. What would we do now? You started to cry. I can't tell this to anyone except you. But I'm not ready to become a father right now. We are only 17, Ryan. You felt anger. He said he would protect you, but now he's backing up like cowards. Do you think I'm ready to become a mom? I'm facing more problems than you. Just tell me clearly that you don't want it. You just wanted to use me and you did. You started saying out loud while crying. You could feel his expressions getting calm. He ran away from there without saying a single word. Jungkook, where are you going? You can't do this to me. You came out from the cafe. Right now you were feeling the most betrayed. He made you believe that he is always here for you and will protect you, but he's the one who left you in the most difficult situation. I hate you, Jungkook. You are a coward and worst of all people that came in my life. You dropped on your knees when you saw a pair of shoes stopped near you. I'm not a coward, love. When I told you that I will protect you at any cost, that means I will forever. You lift up your face. He was breathing heavily. He sat on his knees in front of you before wiping your tears. I'm never gonna leave you. I'm sorry for making you feel like that. Why did you run away? He looked down and gave you the rose. I'm sorry, I just didn't know what to do. I have to make it official. Let's tell our parents and get married. He plucked a stem off the plant and wrapped around your ring finger before looking at you. Ryan, will you give me a place in your heart and life until we die? Your tears were dropping continuously. I know I'm not prepared for it. In fact, none of us. But let's work on it together. Let's promise that we would give best life to this child, and for that we'll work hard. You nodded and hugged him while crying terribly. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that I even thought those words about you. I love you so much. I will never leave you alone. I'm ready to fight with the world for you. We both broke the kiss and looked at each other. But how will we going to tell about this to our parents? My parents, I don't know about them. He cupped their face. Don't worry about that. Even if they won't agree to this, we will find our way. Now we have to protect this child at any cost. Yes, it was unplanned, but it's still our blood. I promise I will never let you both feel like I'm lacking in something. I will try to be the perfect partner. You're already perfect. Thank you so much for loving me. You both again kissed. After a week, you showed up in school, and other students were making up stuff about you. Some mean were calling you with dirty names as they found out that you're pregnant. But Jungkook is always there to protect you. No one dared to say anything in front of him, or else they have to face Jungkook. You regained your confidence, and you know that you don't have to care about everyone when you can be happy with just a single person. He takes care of you and always makes sure you are fine and eating well. His parents gladly accepted you, and they were in fact happy because according to them, Jungkook has changed a lot after meeting you. But it was hard to tell your parents about this because they were already not done with their drama, plus your mom was highly against it. According to her, all men are trash and they don't care about you after some time. Of course, you could feel a nervousness inside you after hearing her, but Jungkook is definitely not that kind of guy. So basically, this place proved to be lucky for us. I'm grateful that I met you. He came near you and hugged you from back while caressing your baby bump. Let's come here next time with our another family member. She should know how much their parents love each other, and this is the place they made a promise to live their life together. Yes, and they must be proud of their father the most. He chuckled and kissed your ear. Is that bad? Not at all. I will love them more, in fact. He carries your baby bump. You are now 9 months pregnant, and luckily the graduation completed on time. Of course, you both have faced a lot of criticism for doing such thing. They even pointed out on your parents for being so careless and ignorant about their children are doing, but now it doesn't matter to both of you. You got married to Jungkook and his family accepted you as their daughter-in-law. His mother loves you more than your own mother, and Jungkook is learning business so that he can help his dad with his company. Life is a lot better than it should be. But Jungkook, I'm a little bit scared. Why? How can you be scared when I'm here? You shook your head. Not like that. I mean, I've heard that the delivery pain is so intense. How will I manage? He turned you towards him. I know it will be painful, but stay strong for some time, Ryan. We came a long way together and I'll be there for you. I know I can't feel the pain like you, but I would be there for you to give you strength. You smiled and hugged him. Thank you for everything. I love you to the moon and back. He kissed your forehead. And I love you more than that. You both chuckled and looked at the sea in front of you.